Welcome to 3-day Amazon business training class. Today is day 2. We are going to talk about how to find a reliable supplier along with many other things like your brand name, logo, packaging, creating your listing. And I'm also going to give you so many resources today. So that's going to, definitely help you in this journey for you. Yeah. So let's start. We are going to kickstart our today's session with little housekeeping as usual. Please grab your notepad and pen because I'll be sharing so many things from my personal experience. I want you to take notes, not only that is related to this particular business. I've done many businesses before this. So I have so many arrows in my back. Yeah. So I'll be sharing so many things with you. I recommend you to take notes so that you will not miss any important points. That's number one. Number two, avoid all the distraction. Turn off your mobile phone, turn it into silent mode, turn it into airplane mode, or do whatever it takes to pay close attention. Number three, grab a bottle of water or whatever is your favorite drink. Sit tight for next 60 to 90 minutes long. Yeah. So I'm recording this. You will get a replay. I'm recording this. You will get a replay inside the WhatsApp group after a few hours. Right? All the material that is required for this training, including all the links, recording, bonuses, everything will come to you inside your WhatsApp group itself. So you don't need to message the admin or you don't need to call anybody. Even if you call, nobody will pick up. Even if you message, nobody is going to respond back to you because we are getting hundreds of messages. So we will not be able to do that. That's one. If anybody is pretending to be me or anybody from my team messaging you personally, please beware. We don't do that. Yeah. Everything regarding this training will come to you in the group. Yeah, if you guys got it in the chat box. We don't personally message anybody. Even if anybody messages personally, we don't respond. If you guys got it in the chat box. Let's start with today. So if you stay until the end of today's session, I have a cool surprise bonus worth 7,000 rupees. Yeah. How many of you want that for free? If you guys want it, type me in the chat box. If you guys want that cool surprise bonus, 7,000 rupees value, if you want it for free, type me in the chat box. Okay, many of you, fantastic. So to get that for free, what you guys have to do? Nothing. You just need to stay with me until I finish today's training. That's all. Yeah. So let's what we have next. Okay, how many of you watched yesterday's training or attended yesterday's training fully? Type I in the chat box if you have attended yesterday's training fully from start to finish, or at least you watched the replay. Aman, I was not able to attend it live, but I watched the replay. And if you one of them, just type I in the chat box. Awesome, fantastic, many of you. See, I highly recommend everybody to go through this training in the order it is presented to you. Yeah. So do not skip session. If you missed yesterday's session, today's session will not make sense to you. So please make sure you watch day 1. Before we start with today's session, let's do a very fast recap of what we covered yesterday. Yesterday, I shared about my journey, like, when did I started, how I started, why I started this training. I have shared the entire journey yesterday. We discussed about the 5 criteria for the hot product opportunity. What are those 5 important criteria that you need to look for when you are figuring out the product? That's number 2. Then we talked about what products you should not sell on Amazon. We have covered each one of those segments very in depth yesterday. Finally, we also discussed how to calculate gross profit and how to pick your top 3 profitable product ideas. Right? That is what we covered yesterday. If you missed it, your replay video is inside the WhatsApp group. You can watch it anytime. And if you have not yet watched it, after this call, please go back and watch it. Yeah. Let's start with day 2. Yeah. If you guys are ready, type ready in the chat box. Let's start with day 2. The reason I have kept bullet train here is I'll be going little fast. Yeah. Am I going very fast or am I going very slow, or is it okay? Type fast, okay, or slow in the chat box. Okay, hundreds of okay, good pace. Okay. Only couple of fasts. Couple of people said fast. Okay. Awesome. So those of you are not able to, cope up with my speed, sometimes I tend to speak very fast. If you're not able to do it, no problem. I am recording it. You will get the replay. Please set the speed to a slower version and watch it. Yeah. Let's start because we need to cover so much things today. Now I'm going to show you how you can find a reliable supplier for your product that you want to sell on Amazon. Depending on what kind of product you wanted to sell, your supplier may be located in India, Vietnam, Bangladesh, Thailand, Malaysia, China, or anywhere else in the world. The location of the supplier does not matter. The process is exactly the same, right? Wherever your supplier can be, India or anywhere else, the process which I'm going to tell you now, it is exactly the same. This means once you know this process, you can sell any product from anywhere in the world in Amazon India. Let me show you an example. Let's assume we have done our product research and we wanted to sell this product on Amazon. This car cleaning brush. If you want to find a manufacturer within India, you can use a website called indiamart.com. Indiamart.com is a B2B portal, B2B meaning business to business portal, where you will be able to find so many manufacturers, so many wholesalers, so many traders. You will be able to find tons of resources when it comes to finding a manufacturer, supplier. In India, IndiaMart is the biggest one. There are many other also there. You can also give it a try. But this is the important one. This is the biggest one, IndiaMart, right? You just need to go to IndiaMart and you need to search for whatever is the product that you're planning to sell. In this case, it is car brush, car cleaning brush. You're going to search for that. You will get hundreds of suppliers, right? You just need to find the one that is looking similar to what you're planning to sell. Then you can click on this contact supplier button. It says request a quote. You just need to punch in your details, meaning they will ask you for your email, they will ask you for your mobile number, how many pieces you need, whether you need it monthly or yearly. You just need to punch in those numbers. Once you punch in those details, this company will contact you. This company will contact you and they will ask you a requirement. From there, you can take your negotiation, right? So when you are contacting people in IndiaMart, you need to look for this trust seal verified. What is trust seal verified batch is? These people, this trust seal verified suppliers pay some yearly membership fees to get the seal. Anybody who is not serious, they are not going to get this. If anybody is getting this and paying money every year, then these people are very serious about their business. They will take care of you, right? So look for this trust seal and click on this and you will be able to communicate with that manufacturer. This is about IndiaMart. Now, if you want to source the same product from maybe overseas, out of India, you can use a website called Alibaba.com. When it comes to Alibaba.com, this is also a B2B portal like IndiaMart. But the good thing is, here you will be able to find manufacturers all across the globe, including India. You will be able to find Indian manufacturers or abroad manufacturers here in Alibaba.com. It is the biggest directory for B2B business. You just need to go here and search for whatever is the product that you're planning to sell. Then you will be able to find thousands of suppliers. In IndiaMart, you will find hundreds of suppliers. You can see 123 for this product. You can see it is 1,96,000 suppliers. Multiple thousands of suppliers. Yeah. It is a ocean. Alibaba.com is ocean. Right? So some people, when I show this, some people will, tell me, Aman, Alibaba.com is banned in India. No, Alibaba.com is not banned. AliExpress is banned. AliExpress is a B2B site that is not working in India. Alibaba.com is still date working. Yeah. So it is not blocked, right? So anybody can use from Alibaba.com. When you're using Alibaba.com, there are few things you need to keep it in mind. Number one, you can filter the country. If you want manufacturer only from India, you can find only from India. If you want manufacturer only from Indonesia, you can find Germany, Egypt, China, wherever you want, whichever country you want, you can search it and filter based on country, right? So you will be able to get a supply. The number two, this is very important, trade assurance. There is something called trade assurance in Alibaba.com. What this means is, when you make a payment through this process of trade assurance, Alibaba.com will hold your funds once you place the order, right? Your supplier will send the inventory. You receive the inventory and you need to confirm it to Alibaba.com that you received the inventory in good condition. Then only they will release the funds to that supplier, right? It is like a protection for you. right? So you need to look for that. That's number 2. Number 3 is gold coin badge. That will be a gold coin badge. Again, it is like a trust verified seal in indiamart.com. Here they call it as gold coin. Yeah, gold supplier. They call it as gold supplier. For this, these people need to pay somewhere around $2,000 a year. $2,000 will be approximately 1.5 lakh Indian rupees every year, right? When they are paying this much of premium to be part of this gold supplier, these people are very, very serious. These people are looking for you to get your order, right? You just need to contact them and place an order, right? You need to look for trade assurance and you need to look for this gold coin badge when you are looking for a supplier in Alibaba.com. This will be presented in all the listing. When you do a search on Alibaba.com, you will be able to find this in all the listing. The shield is the trade assurance. The gold coin badge, you will be able to find it. Next to that, you will see a year, 3 years, 2 years, which says since how many years these people have been as a gold member in that platform, right? Once you found a product that is looking similar to you, then you can click on that listing. Like in Amazon, you click on that listing, it will take you to the product page. When it comes to Alibaba.com, one more good thing is you don't need to explain to this manufacturer that you need this product in your brand name. These people already know. You can see customized logo and customized packaging. You don't need to explain. 99% of the manufacturers in Alibaba.com know that you need in your product in your own brand name. You don't need to explain, hey, manufacturer, I'm going to sell this water bottle on Amazon. Can you please put logo on this product and give it to me? No, these people already know it. You just need to place an order, right? Once you found a product, once the price is okay with you, then you just need to click on this contact supplier button. Once you click on this contact supplier button, it will take you to a page like this. From here, you can communicate with that particular supplier. You can ask whatever is the questions that you have it in mind. What is the price? What is the minimum order quantity? How much time you will take to manufacture this? What is the shipping time? What is the shipping cost? Whatever the question you have, you can ask from here, right? And then you can click send, click on this button which says send inquiry. Before clicking on this button, you can also check mark on this recommended matching supplier. What this recommended matching supplier is, if this manufacturer is not going to respond back to you within 24 hours, Alibaba.com will send the same exact message to all other manufacturers who are manufacturing a similar product, so that you will be able to get hundreds of quotations, so that you will be able to filter out the good supplier for you. And then you can proceed with your order, right? Suppose if you're very new, Aman, I'm very new, I don't know how to contact them. That is the reason, once I upload this recording, below the recording, I will include a free bonus, initial supplier contact template. I'm going to give you a template below this in a PDF document. You just need to download it. You just need to copy it and you can paste it here and tweak it slightly based on your product and you can hit send. Yeah, if you're very new, Aman, I'm very new, I don't know what to ask, I don't know how to send this message, I don't know what to write, I've got you covered. Yeah, you will be able to find this below this video once I upload it. So once you send an inquiry, you're going to get hundreds of manufacturers' details, then you're going to communicate with them, then you can proceed with your order. This is how you source your product in your own brand name. Sourcing your product in your own brand name is as simple as this, very straightforward, as simple as placing an order in Amazon. Please do not complicate this. Yeah. Now, once you found your supplier, now it is time for you to ship those inventory to Amazon warehouse to nearly automate the entire business. Amazon has built its massive 70+ fulfillment centers all across India. These network of fulfillment centers are built to store and ship products for sellers like you and me. They are called Amazon FBA. They are called Amazon FBA, Fulfillment by Amazon, Amazon FC, Amazon Fulfillment Center, Amazon Warehouse. All these are same. Amazon FBA, Fulfillment by Amazon, Amazon FC, Amazon Fulfillment Center, Amazon Warehouse. All these are same. These are network of fulfillment centers built to store and ship products for sellers like you and me. Now, all you have to do is ask your supplier to send inventory directly to Amazon Warehouse so that Amazon takes care of everything else. To do this, you just have to download the shipping label from your seller account in PDF and give it to your supplier. In just short few days, your product will be available on Amazon for sale. With this incredible system, unlike ever before, you can sit at your home or on the beach, have your supplier send inventory to Amazon, and you produce sales on Amazon without doing much of the work. Once you have your supplier send some inventory to Amazon, whenever someone buys your product on Amazon, the inventory is automatically deducted from your stock. Then Amazon credits you with a sale. Every week, Amazon deposits the money right into your bank account. Amazon even takes care of almost all the customer service because they are handling your inventory storage, they are handling your shipping, they are handling your packaging, they are handling your fulfillment. Almost they are taking care of the entire operation. Your entire business ends up being watching your sales rolling in on Amazon, checking when your inventory is getting low, and emailing your supplier to send more inventory. That's all. Yeah, you're going to watch sales rolling in. When your inventory is going low, shoot a message to your supplier. Hey, supplier, send some inventory to Amazon. He's going to send it. So you can keep on selling those products. It's absolutely incredible how powerful and simple the system is. With this full system, you get to tap into the incredible power of one of the largest online retailer in the world and nearly automate the entire business. Now you know how this business works. And there is only one last important part in this business, that is systematically producing sales on demand. That's all. One last step, that is systematically producing sales on demand. That is what we are going to cover in the next step. That is step 3, creating your product listing and promoting it on Amazon. So far, everybody is with me. Type with you in the chat box. So far everybody is clear, type with you in the chat box. Awesome. So step number 3. What is step number 3? Step number 3 is creating product listing and promoting your product on Amazon. That's all, right? Let's start with creating a product listing. Yeah, let's talk about why to promote your product. Why should you promote your product? Creating a listing and promoting it on Amazon. Why should we promote? Amazon itself has huge database of customers, right? They are getting hundreds of people into their website every day. Why should we promote? The reason is, if you go and search on Amazon for any product, in this case it is a car brush, there is going to be 20,000+ products for that particular search term. If anybody is searching for car brush, there are going to be 20,000 products on Amazon. If you scroll down, you will be able to see page after page after page after products, right? Here is what you need to understand. Amazon is a product search engine. Like Google is a information search engine, YouTube is a video search engine. Amazon is like product search engine. If anybody wants to buy a product, they are going to go to Amazon. They are going to search in the search bar. 99% of the sales comes from a keyword search. 90% of the sales happens on the very first page or on the second page search result, right? 99% of the sales happens through a keyword search, and 90% of the sales happens on the first page or on the second page. If your product is going to be there on the third page, it might as well be on the 100th page. It does not make any difference, right? The reason we need to promote is we need to try to show our product on the first page and second page for as many relevant keywords as possible. Yeah, that is the reason we need to promote on Amazon. There are only 2 parts in ranking and showing your product on the first page of Amazon search result. There are 2 parts. Part number 1, you need to make your listing relevant to Amazon search algorithm, that is optimizing your product listing. Part number 1 is you need to make your listing relevant to the search algorithm. Yeah, that is nothing but optimizing your product listing, right? What this means, when somebody searches for a product on Amazon, Amazon algorithm needs to think your product is relevant to that search. Yeah, that is part number 1. Part number 2 is you need a system to capture as many sales as possible. Part number 2 is you need a system, predictable system to capture as many sales as possible. 2 parts. Yeah. 1, we are making our product listing relevant to search algorithm so that Amazon understand what our product is. So whenever somebody searches for our product, it can show our product. Next, we need a system to get sales. Yeah. If we put these 2 things together, your business explodes, right? So let's start with part number 1. Before starting with part number 1, I wanted to stress on this. Part number 1 is the most important part. Everybody will be thinking about this part. Man, what is that system? How to get the sales? This is most important. Part number 1 is important because this is the fundamental. This is the basics. This is the foundation. If you do not do this part right, this part will not work. Got it? If you guys got it, got it in the chat box. Making your Amazon listing relevant to Amazon search algorithm is most important than anything else. Yeah, awesome. Let's start with part 1. Part 1, creating a fully optimized world-class Amazon product listing. How to do that? There are 5 components you need to consider when optimizing your product listing. There are 5 components you need to consider. Component number 1, product title. Every product will have a title. Every product will have the product name. That is what they call it as title, right? This is the title. Product title. Amazon gives 200 character limit, 150 to 200 character limit. Number 2 is 7 images. You need to have at least 7 images. Amazon gives 9 slots for images. When you go to any product page, you will be able to see 7 images here. When you click on any one of the image, it will open a pop-up. Inside the pop-up, you will be able to see 2 more images, totally 9 images. You need to have at least 7 images. Yeah. That is component number 2. Component number 3, 5 bullet points. Below the title, there will be price. Below the price, you will have these 5 bullet points. Amazon gives 250 character limit for each bullet point, right? There are 5 bullet points. That's component number 3. Next, component number 4. Component number 4 is product description. If you scroll down, you will be able to find product description. Amazon gives 1000 character limit. You can add a 1000-word article kind of a description here. And that's number 4. Number 5 is the search terms field. If you go to the tab called keyword, you will find something called search term. Since it is inside the seller central, customers cannot see this. Sellers, we generally call it as back-end search term, right? Since it is in the back-end, you will only able to see it. You need to log into your seller central, and when you are creating a listing, you will find all these kind of tab: vital info, variation, offer, image, description. Vital info is where you will add your title. Offer is where you will add your price. Image is where you upload your images. Description is where you will upload your 5 bullet point and the description. The next tab is the keyword. If you go to the keyword tab, you will find something called search term. These are also called backend search term. You need to optimize these 5 components. What are they? Title, image, bullet point, product description, and backend search term. Let's go through one by one. You have to optimize these 5 components, as I said. So, how do you do this? How do you make your listing relevant, right? You need to make your listing relevant using these 5 components. So, how do you do that? Relevancy equal to proper keyword research, right? Why? What does relevancy mean? What does relevancy mean? Relevancy means nothing. Very simple. You need to understand, how will Amazon know that this product is car brush, or this product is any product for that matter? This product is a water bottle. This product is a Rubik's Cube, or this product is a phone stand. How does Amazon algorithm knows it? Amazon algorithm knows it based on the words that you enter in your listing. Amazon algorithm crawls your listing and go through your text that you have entered in your listing and understands what that product is. Whatever is the word that you have entered in your title, whatever is the word that you have entered in your bullet points, whatever the word that you have entered in your description, whatever is the word that you have included in your backend search term, Amazon algorithm crawls it and understand, okay, this product is car brush, or this product is car cleaning brush. This product is car cleaning brush for black color car. So if you enter all these words in your listing, Amazon will understand, okay, when somebody searches for it, we need to pull this listing and show it to the customer. This is what relevancy. Relevancy is what? Relevancy is nothing but including as many words as possible in your listing so that Amazon algorithm understands it. So what is relevancy is equal to? Relevancy is equal to proper keyword research. You need to do a proper keyword research. When I say do proper keyword research, you should not spin your heads. It is not that complicated. Let me show you a very simple, straightforward way. Yeah, do not overthink about keyword research. I'm going to give you a dead simple way to do it. Yeah, you guys are ready? Type ready in the chat box. Now I'm going to show you how to do that keyword research so that you can optimize your title, bullet points, and description and backend search term. Yeah. So let's start with that. Step number 1. What is step number 1? Step number 1 is to visit your top 10 competitor product listing. Yeah. How do you visit your top 10 product? How do you visit your top 10 competitor listing? You just need to go to Amazon and search for your product. In this example, car cleaning brush. You're going to go to Amazon, you're going to search for car cleaning brush. There will be 48 listing on the first page, right? You just need to open the top 10 listing in a new tab. Those are your competitors. Now you need to copy the title, bullet points, and description in a one single word document. Step number 1. What is step number 1? You're going to go to Amazon and you're going to find the top 10 competitor of your product and you're going to open them in a new tab and you're going to copy the title, bullet points, description, all these things from all the 10 listings in one word file. That is step number 1. If you guys are clear with that, type clear in the chat box. Very simple, nothing complicated. Yeah, so far nothing complicated. Okay, clear. Awesome. Now we have a Word document full of content. 10 title, 5 bullet points from 10 different listing, 10 description from 10 different product. We have a Word file full of content, right? That's step number 1. Now step number 2. In step number 2, we are going to use a tool. This free tool is available to anybody in the internet. It is free. Yeah, you're going to use this tool. You just need to copy and paste this URL in your Chrome browser or any browser that you use. Do not worry about this link. I will leave the link below this video once I upload the recording. Yeah, you just need to go to this tool. Once you go to this tool is free. Yeah, you don't need to sign up. You don't need to log in. You don't need to do anything. What this tool does is it will remove duplicate words and repeated words. Since you have taken the content from 10 different listings, almost all the products will share a similar keywords. So all these keywords are going to be repeated multiple times. You are going to use this tool to remove all the duplicates and repeated words. That is what we're going to do in step number 1. What you're going to do, you're going to paste all the content from your Word document here in this first box. And you're going to click on original order. Once you click on original order, it will give you the condensed version of it. If you look at here, there are 2 ones. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3 one time here, one more time 3 here, 4 one time here, one more time here, 5 here. So here the words are repeated multiple times. Whatever is the content that you're going to paste here, that will also have so many repeated contents. You're going to click on original order, you will get this condensed version of it. Once you get this, you just need to make these words into a single word like this, one by one, manually, and then you're going to copy it and you're going to paste it in your, I'm going to give this Excel sheet format. You're going to paste it in an Excel like this on the single word column. When you're copying the content from the tool and pasting it here, you can leave out all the conjunction words like is, was, if, with, the, all these conjunction words you can leave out. You can use only the keywords here. When you do this exercise, even though you are taking the content from 10 different listings, you will end up with only 30 to 50 keywords. Yeah, Aman, I am taking it from so many listings, it will be huge. No, you will have only 30 to 50 keywords here in the single keyword. You're going to paste it here in the single keyword column. So far, everybody is clear? You got the base content from your competitor, then you use the tool, removed the duplicate, cleaned everything, and you have pasted here. Clear? Awesome. So far, everybody is clear. Now, if you look at this Excel, you will see in the next column is title, bullet point, description, and backend search term. Now I have mentioned the numbers like 1 here, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1. Like this, I have mentioned the numbers here. What are all these numbers? These are numbers just for us to keep track of these keywords, whether we have used these keywords in title, bullet point, description or not, right? We need to incorporate all these words in our title, all these words in our bullet point, all these words in our description. If you are not able to accommodate all these words in any one of these places, you can put those rest of those keywords in the backend search term, right? So just to give you an example, I have taken a screenshot of a title from an Amazon product. If you look at the word collagen, if I have used that word collagen in my title one time, I will mention it as one time so that I will know I have used this word collagen in the title one time. If I used this word powder in my bullet points 2 times, I will mention it as 2 times so that I will know whether I have used it or not, how many times I've used it. As I said before, Amazon gives only 150 to 200 character limit for your title. So that try to put all the important keywords on the title, rest of them in the bullet points and rest of them in the description. If you're not able to accommodate in any one of these places, you can put those things in the backend search term, right? So this is how you optimize your product listing for keywords. If you guys got it, got it in the chat box. Again, it is very simple. If it looks complicated, do not need to worry. If you watch this once again, you will be able to get it right. If you guys got it now itself, type got it in the chat box. If you don't get it, that is perfectly awesome. No problem. You can watch the replay. You will be able to understand. It is very simple, straightforward. Now, by doing this, what we are doing? We are doing nothing magic. We are just, trying to incorporate as many words from our competitor listing in our listing, in our title, bullet points, and description. If we do this right, Amazon will understand what our product is, so that if customers search our product in any combination, we will be relevant to that search term. Yeah, got it? If you guys got it, put a thumbs up or okay in the chat box. So I cannot stress this enough. This is very, very important and the very first step in this puzzle. If you do this part only right, you can expect a good number of sales. If you just do this part only right and correct, you can expect a good number of sales. So far, we have talked about optimizing these 4 components: title, bullet point, product description, and backend search term. Now we will look into the images. We will talk about images. Let me ask you a question. If you want to buy a wooden vegetable chopping board, which one you will buy? One on the left, one on the center, or one on the right? This is $13. This is $15. This is $89. Type L, C for center, R for right. Which one? Many people are typing C. Only one person is typing L and hundreds of C's. Why C? Because if you ask me the same question to me, I will pick again the C, because the center. Reason, first of all, the image itself captured my attention. That's number 1. Number 2, once I got attention from a product, the next thing, what will I look for? I will look for whether that product is of a good quality. How do I know whether that product is of a good quality or not? By looking at the reviews. If you see, this is 3.5 star review. This is 4.5 star review. Yeah, so this is okay. If you look at this one, this is also 4.5 review. Yeah, this is reviews are good, but I don't like the image. But even if I like the image, the price is way too high. This is 15.90 cents. This is $15. This is $13. Even though it is $2 lesser, even though it is $2 expensive, I'm going to go with this product, right? This is how customers think, right? When they buy, the first thing that captures their attention is images, right? Particularly the main image, the first image. Yeah. So this is how customer, takes their buying decision. First, when they search on Amazon, the first thing that they see is the main image, the first image on the search result, right? If they like it, then they will look at the reviews. If everything is okay, third thing comes the price, right? Simply because you have a lesser priced item, it does not mean you're going to get the sale. That is the point I want you to, take it, right? Your product images are like salesmen in a shop. Yeah, we are doing an online business. We are selling these products online, right? So how do customers understand our product? Customers understand our product based on the images that they see on Amazon, because they cannot touch and feel the product. The only way they can understand the product is by looking at your images. Your images need to sell these products to them. Yeah, if you go to a shop, if the salesman is good, he will be able to sell that product to you, even they have only lesser number of items, right? If the salesman is not good, the sales is not going to happen. That is what you need to think about it. See, I am not going to be in my store all day long. These are the images are going to sell to the customers. So you need to think these images as a salesman. You need to have this kind of thought in your head when you're creating these images. Very, very important. Let me show you an example from a product listing. You can see this is the main image. As I said, you need to have 7 images. This is the main image. Main image need to be in white background. Main image is what? Main image is the first image. Main image meaning it does not have any other qualification to be in main image. Whatever is the image that is the first one, that is main image, that need to be in white background. It can have its own tag or something like that. That is problem. That does not have any issues, because these are part of the product, right? But the background should be in white. That's one. Other images can be in any colored background, like a multicolored background with the text, with the badges, with the properties on that. Yeah, that can be anything. Yeah, this is the second image, third and fourth image. If you look at this image, they are showing, the product on, the product is being used by a customer. What all things they use it for, cutting vegetables, fruits, and all those stuff. Yeah, customers can, see how they're going to use it. And they have also mentioned in badges like antimicrobial, knife friendly, grip groove, and they have just mentioned it's their benefits and features of the product. And they have also mentioned the dimensions. It is always advisable to mention the dimension, because customers should not get bad surprises when they receive the product. They might be thinking it is going to be this big, you will send it this big. Yeah, they are going to think it is going to be this big, you will send it this big. Yeah, so they should not get those kind of surprises. It is better to mention the dimension. The next one, if you look at this particular product, the seller is promoting his other product in this listing. He's having a cutting board oil spray. He's selling that product in this particular product. Anybody who is going to come to this product, if they're buying a cutting board, they might also be interested in other product this seller is selling. Cross-selling, upselling. This is one of the way to do it if you have multiple products. Yeah. So this is how you need to do your images. As I said, images are your salesmen. Once you update your images, then comes your reviews. When getting started, you just need few reviews to get started. You can get these by asking your friends and family members. All you need is 3 to 5 reviews. Why 3 to 5 reviews? On Amazon's product page, when somebody gets into your product page, Amazon is going to show only 3 reviews on the product page. If they want to read more, they need to go to the bottom and they need to click on see more reviews, right? We don't want that 3 spots to be blank. We want that to be filled. That's one. I saw a statistics recently. What that statistic says is a product page with 0 reviews and a product page with 5 reviews. This product page with 5 reviews converts 80 times better, right? So when you're getting started, you just need to have at least 5 reviews in your listing. Once you got your main image right, many people are going to click on your product. They're going to come to your product page, right? When you got your main image right, your product is going to show up on the search result. People are going to click on that image and they're going to come to the product page. Once people are in your product page, then the other 6 images are going to sell your product. The other 6 images duty and the other 6 images along with these reviews duty is to sell the product. Convert those visitors into buyers, right? So this is how you optimize your product listing. So where do you get your images done? You can get your images done from a website called Fiverr.com. Fiverr.com is a freelancers marketplace. You will be able to find freelance workers for anything that can be delivered digitally. Yeah, if you want to build a website, if you want to build a software, you want to write an article, if you want to write a blog post, create a video, anything in general, you will be able to find the people here in Fiverr.com. To find a person to work with you for your Amazon product image, you just need to go to Fiverr.com and search for Amazon product images. It is like Fiverr platform itself, like an Amazon. There'll be many service providers. You can check out their reviews. You can check out their past work. You can check out their price and click on their listing and go inside. You can place an order and you can give instruction and ask them how you want your images to be. They will be able to edit it and give it to you. But you need to provide the white background images to them. Yeah, you need to take photos of your product in white background and give it to these people. These people will edit it with the other properties, the badges, the lifestyle images, infographic images, all these things, these people will be able to do it. When you're hiring people from Fiverr.com, I want you to be generous. Yeah. The reason is you are going to use these images many, many years to come. These images are your salesmen. These images are your company's asset. These images are what going to sell your product day in and day out. You need to have absolutely #1 quality images. You should not compromise on this. If you compromise on this, you are compromising on your sales. Yeah. So spend some comfortable money on this. Get a good quality images. Yeah. Most people selling on Amazon just knows the basics. You are now using the strategies that are more advanced than an average Amazon seller uses, and you're just getting started. For some people, doing this keyword research, listing optimization is enough to produce sales even before doing anything else. So once you have your well-optimized product listing, you are now ready for the part 2 in this process. That is a system to capture as many sales as possible. That is the part number 2, right? That is what we are going to cover tomorrow's live session. Yeah. Now let's talk about your brand name and logo. How to come out with a brand name? When it comes to deciding on your brand name, there are 3 things you need to keep it in mind. Number 1, your brand name needs to be simple, or you can call it as short with a lesser character. Simple, unique, and easily memorable. Your brand name needs to be simple, unique, easily memorable. Why your brand name need to be simple, meaning with lesser character, or small, short? Why? Like you can see Sifi, Dell, Oral-B, Sifi, Dell 4 character, Sifi 4 character, Oral-B 5 character, Ford 4 character. So you can see many of these brands have lesser number of characters. Even I have showed you an example of a product from Amazon. It is like, Oziva, Raziva, only 5 character. Why? The reason is, as I said, Amazon gives only 200 character limit for your product title, 150 to 200 character limit. If your brand name is going to be my name is Amanullah Abu Bakr Siddiq, very long, lengthy name. Yeah, so that I changed it to Aman AS so that you guys can understand. If that product is going to be, if your brand name is going to be like my name, it is going to take the entire 200 character limit, right? To avoid that, you can come out with a very shorter, small name. This is totally optional. If you want to keep a longer name, please go ahead and do it. This is my suggestion. That's number 1. Number 2, your brand name needs to be unique. Yesterday, we talked about trademark. As I said, you don't need a trademark to get started. Once you launched it, once you got the confidence, maybe after a month, you are going to apply for a trademark. To get your trademark get registered, your name should be unique. There should not be any other person who should have already taken that name. To avoid that, you need to have a name that is unique to your brand. That's number 2. How do you find whether you came out with the name that is unique or not? Very simple. Just go to Google and search for that brand name followed by a product. For example, if you're going to sell a baby product, maybe a Crowl baby, let's say the brand name is Crowl baby, and you're going to sell a baby mat or something, just go and search that on Google and see whether any brands are popping out in that name on the search result. If any brands are popping out, stay away, come out with a different name. Do the same exercise in Amazon. Go to amazon.in and search for that brand name along with the product name and scroll through the listing and see, scroll through the search result and see any brand name is popping out with that brand name. If anybody is using it, stay away. And the third thing is you can go to Intellectual Property of India. They have a search separately. You can do a search there as well, right? You're going to do the search and you're going to make sure you have a unique name. That's number 2. Number 3, your brand name needs to be easily memorable. Why your brand name needs to be easily memorable? Because we are an online brand. Our business is going to be online. So we are going to ask our friends and family members to buy the product from the internet. They're going to go search on Google, they're going to search on Amazon. So if your brand name is going to be like a jumble or a tongue twister, they will misspell it. They will not be able to, find your product. For this reason, your brand name needs to be easily memorable. 3 things: short, simple, unique, and easily memorable. When you are deciding on your brand name, just run through these 3 metrics and see whether it is fulfilling that, and then pass to the next one. The next one is the logo. Again, when it comes to designing your brand logo, do not try to create it on your own. Even though there are many tools available in the internet to create logo, do not try to create a logo on your own unless you are a professional designer. Hire a professional designer. The reason is people can easily make out the design. By looking at the design, by looking at the color, by looking at the font, by looking at the stroke, people can easily say it is a premium brand or cheap brand or it is an amateur brand, or people can easily tell that, right? So again, for logo, you are also going to use your money. You're going to invest money only one time. You're going to use this logo many, many years to come. So spend some comfortable money on getting your logo. Do not try to create it on your own. Before contacting your logo designer, make sure you find a couple of reference logos. Keep it ready. Why? For example, if you're going to create a baby products brand, you contact a logo designer and you ask him to create a logo for a baby products brand. And he will have 1,000 different ideas. You will have something in your mind. After a couple of days, he will give you a result. You may not like it. Yeah, so much of time wasted, effort wasted, right? To avoid this, you can take a couple of reference logos. So where do you get your reference logos from? You can get your reference logos from Google. Just go to Google and search for baby brand logo. If you're planning to launch a baby brand product, if you're planning to launch a fitness product, type fitness brand logo. If you're planning to launch a yoga product, type yoga brand logo, kitchen brand logo, whatever it is. Type that in Google. You will be able to find thousands of logo references. Just take 2. I have taken these 2. If I'm going to build a baby products brand, I've just taken this from Google. I'm going to contact a logo designer. Where do you find your logo designer? Again, you're going to go to Fiverr. You're going to go into Fiverr. Now you're going to search for logo designer. Here you will be able to find thousands of them. Look at their past work, look at their price, and depending on your budget, you can place order with anybody and you can give your reference logo. Within 3-4 days, you will be able to get your logo. This service starts from 300 rupees to couple of thousand rupees. As I said earlier, spend some comfortable money on this, get your logo. This is how you create your logo. So far, everybody is clear. Logo and brand name, clear. Come out with the brand name, create a logo. Clear, type clear. Now let's talk about importance of packaging. Yeah, now let's talk about importance of packaging. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. Be ready with your answer. Number 1, if you wanted to buy this wallet on Amazon, let's say you are buying this wallet for yourself or you are buying this wallet for your loved one. Yeah, you're going to Amazon and you are seeing this wallet on Amazon. It is a brown color leather wallet. You are seeing this on Amazon. How much would you pay for this? Type that in the chat box. Whatever is the money that comes into your mind, you can type that. 200, 300, 400, 2000, 20,000, whatever that comes into your mind, you can type that in the chat box. 250, 250, 300, 150, 250. Some people are typing 400, 500, but I'm seeing so many 150 and 250. Yeah, somebody is typing 250 to 300. Right? Okay. Now, how much would you pay for this wallet? This is also a brown color leather wallet, and this is also in Amazon. If you want to buy this product, how much you will pay for this? 900, 1500, 500, 900 to 1000, 800 to 1200, 700. Many people are typing above 700 now, right? Why? This is also a brown color leather wallet. This is also a brown color leather wallet. This is also made out of leather. This is also made out of leather. Why everybody is ready to pay? Almost 90% of the people are ready to pay more than double the price of this. People are ready to pay to 150 to 250, about 300 rupees here. People are ready to pay 700 rupees here. Why? Why? That is because of the outer packaging. That is because of the outer packaging. How much this outer packaging is going to cost you? How much additional rupee this extra packaging is going to cost you? Maybe 10, 20 rupees for the box. If you add this 10, 20 rupees to the box of your product gets that high perceived value. The value of the product literally doubles, right? Let me ask you one more question. How many of you use iPhone or Samsung or any expensive mobile phones? iPhone, Samsung, or any phone for that matter. Type me in the chat box. Many of you. Okay, awesome. Google. Yeah, somebody is typing Google Pixel. Awesome. So, okay. How many of you still have the packaging with you at your home? Type I in the chat box. Aman, I did not throw the box. It is still in my... Why? Why? Many people are typing I. Yeah. So even though we are going to use only the product, people look at packaging as something precious, something like, that increases the perceived value. Right? Not only that, when Amazon sends the product to the customer is going to open the outer cover, maybe the Amazon's outer brown cover. The first thing they are going to notice in your product is your packaging. By looking at your packaging itself, the customer will think like, they will justify their decision of buying from you. Okay, the packaging itself looks good. I paid 500, 600 rupees for this product. The packaging itself looks good. So I made the right decision. Yeah, they are going to justify their own decision by looking at your packaging. This creates more satisfied customer. If you have more satisfied customer, more people are going to come and leave review. If more people leave review, more people are going to buy. If more people buys, more people are going to become more satisfied. More reviews, more sales, snowball effect. Bigger and bigger every day. Right? So having a good quality packaging is not optional. If you want to sell it at premium, if you want to enjoy good profit, then you need to have a good quality packaging. Not only that, your product packaging represents your brand and company. Your product packaging represents your brand and company. People judge your brand based on your packaging. Yeah, if the packaging is good, people assume it is from a big company. Hey, the packaging itself good. We bought it from a multinational company, but they don't know we are sitting in our home and we are buying it from the manufacturer and keeping the inventory in Amazon. We are selling it from Amazon. Nobody knows it. What they know is what they see in their hands. Yeah. People assume if the packaging is good, that is coming from a great company, big company. Yeah. Anyway, we are also a great company. It does not mean we are sitting at home. We are a crappy company, but they think it is going to be a multinational company. So where do you get your packaging ideas from? You get the packaging ideas from, again, Google. Just go to Google and search for the product name along with the packaging. Suppose if you want to sell a leather wallet packaging. Suppose if you wanted to sell a, maybe pickle packaging, whatever it is, whatever is the product. If you want to sell fitness band packaging. If you want to sell yoga mat packaging. Whatever is the product followed by the word packaging in Google, you will be able to get hundreds of ideas, packaging ideas. Select 2-3 packaging ideas and then go to Fiverr.com. Again, Fiverr.com. Go to Fiverr.com and search for product packaging design. For images, you will search for Amazon product images. For logo, you will search for logo design. For packaging design, you will search for product packaging design. If you search for product packaging design, you will be able to find many service providers. You're going to give them your sample design and ask them to create a design for your particular product, giving your dimension. This designer will create a packaging design for you with your data, and he will give you a design file. Once you got your design file, you just need to send this design file to your manufacturer. Hey manufacturer, this is my design file. When you're making this, your packaging, print my design instead of your design, so that the manufacturer will be able to get your product with your packaging. This is how you do it. If it is clear, type clear in the chat box. Sometimes like, people come to me and ask me, Aman, what if my manufacturer did not give the packaging? What if my manufacturer says no to my brand packaging? Generally, they don't say this. How you can ask is, when you contact a manufacturer, you can ask them, okay, I'm okay with the product. What kind of packaging you have? Yeah, you need to ask them what kind of packaging you have. They will say, we have a polycover, we have Ziploc polycover, we have multicolor Ziploc polycover, we have cardboard box, we have window cardboard box, we have gift wrapping. Here they will give you a range of packaging options depending on your budget, right? And then you can pick whichever you want, and then you can go from there. If you guys got it, type got it in the chat box. Got it. Awesome. When it comes to sending inventory to Amazon warehouse, when it comes to sending inventory to Amazon warehouse, there are two things you need to keep it in mind. One is the MRP. Suppose if you are sending this product to Amazon warehouse, you need to have your MRP on the product. Very important. Without MRP, Amazon will not take your product inside. That is one. Number two, FNSKU barcode label. You need to have MRP and you need to have FNSKU barcode label sticker applied on the product, stuck on the product. Otherwise, Amazon will not take it. So what is FNSKU barcode label? When it comes to selling on Amazon, you only need one barcode, that is this barcode. This barcode, you will be able to download it from your Seller Central account for free. How do you do this? You just need to log into your Seller Central account. I just taken a screenshot from Google. This is not my account or this is not the one, but this is how it looks. You just need to log into your Seller Central account. You need to click on inventory tab. It will take you to a page like this. You will be able to find all your products. You will find the edit button at the right hand side. Edit button. There will be a down arrow next to the edit button like this. There will be an edit button. There will be a down arrow next to this. You just need to click on that down arrow. And then you need to click on print item label. Item label and FNSKU barcode label is same. These two are not two different things. You're going to click on print item label. Once you click on this, you will be able to download this FNSKU barcode label in an A4 size document. Right? Now, so many of you will be thinking, come on, do I need a barcode printer? Do I need a barcode scanner? No, you don't need a barcode printer. You don't need a barcode scanner. You just need to download it and send it to your manufacturer. Email it to your manufacturer. It will be in PDF document. The manufacturer will print it and they will stick it on your product. Right? For some reason, your manufacturer is going to be new to you and you are new to him and he is new to you. He may not, maybe for the first few times, he may not do it for you. In that case, what you can do is you can do it on your own by buying this A4 size sticker label. This A4 size sticker label is available in all the stationery stores. You just need to go there, buy this A4 size sticker label, and you can use a normal regular printer and print that PDF document in the sticker label and use the steel scale and steel knife to cut this and apply it on your product like this. Yeah. So what is FNSKU barcode label? Fulfillment network stock keeping unit. What is FNSKU barcode label? fulfillment network stock keeping unit. With this barcode only, Amazon will know what product is this and this product belongs to which seller. Yeah, very important. Without this and without MRP, Amazon does not take your product inside. Before sending inventory, you need to have it. Now, let's assume your inventory is ready. How do you send your inventory to Amazon FBA? Yeah, we got the supplier, we got the logo, we got the packaging, we got our MRP, sticker label, everything is ready. Now, how to send inventory to Amazon? For sending inventory to Amazon, you don't need to call up anybody. You don't need to go and meet anybody. You can log into your Seller Central. You can click on Inventory tab. Once you click on Inventory tab, there will be an option called Send to Amazon. You just need to click on that and you will come to a page like this. You can see from address. Here is where you are going to enter your from address. This address can be your address, your manufacturer address, your friend address, does not matter. As long as it is going to be within India, Amazon will pick it up from anywhere in India. Right? That is what the address you enter here. Now, here is where you will choose your product. And here is where you will click and add the fulfillment center that you wanted to send. Right? Whatever is the fulfillment center that you have access, that will be visible here. You just need to click on it. Once you click on it, a pop-up will open and it will show you what are all the fulfillment center you will have access. In this case, it says MAA4, that is MA4, that is Chennai. CJB1, that is Coimbatore. Yeah, you have in this particular account, this person has access to 2 FC. One is Coimbatore, one is Madras. If you want to send it to Chennai, you can choose Chennai. If you want to send it to Coimbatore, you can choose that. And you can enter how many pieces you wanted to send. And then you need to click confirm. Once you click confirm, you need to click on ready to send. Once you click ready to send, it will ask you confirm and continue. You just need to click on confirm and continue. Once you click on confirm and continue, it will take you to step 2, confirming shipping. In that step, it will ask you which date you want the pickup to happen. They will give you a calendar. You need to select the date. You need to select the time. On that date, on that time, and apart from these 2 things, Amazon will also ask you how many boxes you have. You just need to enter the number of boxes, enter the dimension in there, and enter the weight of each box. Based on that, from where you are sending, based on that, Amazon will calculate and show you the amount. And on that said time, said address, said date, Amazon team will come, pick up the product and take it to Amazon warehouse, right? So once you confirm these details, in step 3, Amazon will give you the box label in a PDF document. You download it and put it on all your boxes, keep it ready and wait for Amazon to come, Amazon team, ATS team to come. They will come and pick it up. This is how you ship inventory to Amazon, right? When I teach this in my classes, very few ask me, not everybody, very few people come and ask me, Aman, why don't you show us a live demo? You are showing a screenshot for sending inventory, you are showing a screenshot for, listing and all those stuff. Why don't you show us a live demo? Not everybody, very few. The reason is I am trying to cover so much things in the 3 days, right? If I'm going to do a live demo, it will take even 2 hours later, right? So not only that, I have a good rapport with Amazon team. I have a good solid rapport with Amazon team. Yesterday, I have given you the seller onboarding form. If you fill out that form, Amazon team will contact you. They will help you create your Seller Central account. They will help you create your very first listing on Amazon. They will help you until your first product reaches Amazon. They will help you each one of the steps. Right? Aman, that's okay. But I want to do it on my own. How do I do it? Then Amazon has a detailed training. If you go inside Seller Central, they have a help page. Yeah, you can see there is a learn page. They have a detailed training. If you want to create a listing, type how to create a listing. They have a video, they have an article. Whatever you need, they have a detailed training. Right? You can do it on your own. You can take Amazon service, or you can, watch Amazon training and do it on your own. Or some people will be like that, Man, I don't want to take Amazon service. I don't want to do it on my own. I can pay the money. I am ready to pay the money. Is there any service providers I can take service from? Anybody like that? Type me in the chat box. Aman, why Aman? I'll pay the money, man. Let them, somebody else can do it. Anybody? Java says me. Who else? Thomas. Who else? Okay, many of you. Many of you want some hand holding, or many of you want some support, right? So that is where ASPN comes in. ASPN. What is ASPN? ASPN is Amazon Service Provider Network. Go to Google and search for Amazon Service Provider Network India. Go to Google and search for Amazon Service Provider Network India and scroll down and click on Service Provider Network SPN Amazon India. Click on this link. It will take you to a page like this, and then click on Find Service Provider. Once you click on Find Service Provider, you will come to a page like this. If you want to create a listing, we call it as Amazon listing. Amazon calls it as Amazon catalog. You're going to choose the service called cataloging. You're going to choose a service called cataloging, and you're going to click on search. Once you click on search, you will land on a page like this, where you will be able to find service providers for creating your listing for 15 rupees per product, 10 rupees per product, 40 rupees per product. Yeah, if you scroll down, you will be able to see page after page after page after page after service provider for creating listing. 10 rupees per listing. If you do not know how to do it, hire somebody from here. For the first time, let them do it. You watch them doing it. On the second time, you do it on your own. Yesterday, somebody in the chat box, yesterday somebody was asking, Aman, do I need to buy a DSLR camera, or do I need to use my iPhone to capture photo, or is there any way I can get a professional quality photo? For getting professional quality photo, you can choose imaging here. From this drop down, you can choose imaging services here. Before clicking on the search button, let me ask you this question. If you want to hire a model for your photo shoot, let's say you are selling this water bottle, you wanted to do a model photo shoot with the product, maybe a male model or a female model. You want a model to hold your product and give a pose for your photo shoot. How much do you think these models are going to charge? Type that in the chat box. If you want to do a model photo shoot, type how much it is going to. Javed says 20 to 50,000, 2,000. Somebody is saying 2,000. What else? Come on. 10,000, 5,000, 10,000, 2 lakhs, 15K. Okay, let's find out. Let's find out. You just need to click on imaging and you need to click on search. Once you click on search, you will be able to find service providers for photo shoot starting from 60 rupees per product, 20 rupees per product, 50 rupees per product. These are not model photo shoot. These are tabletop photo shoot. Tabletop photo shoot meaning they will keep your product on the table. They will take photos from 4 or 5 different angles and they will give it to you in white background. Yeah, you just need to courier your product to these people. They will take the photo and they will send the photos to your email. They will return the product through courier. For this, these people are going to charge anywhere between 50 to 100 rupees per product, right? If you want a model photo shoot, you can see male model photo shoot service provider 147, female model photo shoot 139. Let's say you wanted to do a female model photo shoot, right? This service starts from 349, 400 rupees, 750 rupees. You can do a model photo shoot for as low as 500 or 400. Yeah. If that is cool, type cool in the chat box. Yeah, cool. Aman, some people come and ask me, Aman, how these people are able to afford this kind of costing? The reason is these service providers will collect products from so many different sellers. Yeah, they will collect all the products on one day. They will hire that model for one day. They will shoot all the photos. Yeah, so that is the reason these people are able to afford this. Yeah, so you will be able to get a model photo shoot for 400, 500 rupees. I have done a model photo shoot for my products, even using a foreign models for 1,000 rupees. Yeah. So from here, from Amazon Service Provider Network, you will be able to find service providers for each and everything related to this business. If you want somebody to help you with your taxes, covered. If you want anybody for your intellectual property, like your trademark assistance, if you want somebody for your domestic shipping, for example, you are from a very remote village in India where Amazon pickup is not available, you can use domestic shipping. You can search for this and you will be able to find so many service providers. These people already know how to pick your product from your place, how to deliver it to Amazon. You don't need to educate these people. Whatever you know, all the service providers are here. Manufacturing, enhancing, accounting, imaging, cataloging, account management, advertising, whatnot. Everything is here. Right? So if this resource is cool, type cool in the chat box. Cool, Aman, it's really great. Okay, thank you. So let me ask you a question. Yesterday, I have taught you how to come out with a product idea, how to narrow down your product idea, what are all the products you should not sell. This morning, today we talked about how to contact a manufacturer, how to send inventory to Amazon, how to do your packaging, everything we have covered so far. I have taught you almost everything now, right? I also taught you if you got stuck somewhere, where to take help also, right? If you do not implement this training, whose fault is that? I have taught you almost everything to you. If you do not implement, whose fault is that? I am seeing so many people are typing ours, mine in the chat box. The reason I'm asking this question is, if you go to Google, or if you go to Instagram, or if you go to YouTube or any places, you will be able to find so many people promoting their trainings. Yeah, these trainings will not help you unless you take action, right? If you guys are going to take action, type action in the chat box. Action is what gets you results, not consuming content, day after day after day after every day, right? Action. Hundreds of people are typing action. That's fantastic. Let's go back to the slides. That's the ASPN. Yeah, I also want to talk about this. I saw this video on YouTube. This video is by Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg is the founder of Facebook, the Meta founder, right? Most of you already know. He was talking in a university. These two lines got my attention. He was talking like, he was talking in a university saying, when I started Facebook, he's saying, when I started Facebook, I did not know that Facebook is going to be used by billions of people. What he's saying? When he started Facebook, he does not know Facebook is going to be used by billions of people. Yeah, these two lines got my attention. What are these two lines? Ideas don't come out fully formed. Ideas don't come out fully formed. They only become clear as you work on them. Why am I telling this to you now? Because most of you might be thinking, Aman, I understood, but it is still not clear. It is foggy. I don't know where to start. I don't know what if this happens. Yeah. What is saying? Ideas don't come out fully formed. They only become clear as you work on them. You got to take your very first step. The second step will open. You need to take your second step. The third step will open. If you're on your very first step and you are thinking about your 100th step, you will never take your very first step. Yeah? If you guys are going to take your very first step, type first step in the chat box. Let's go to the Q&A for today. Yeah, we are a couple of hundred people here. I want everybody to type the word first step in the chat box so that I will know you guys are still awake and listening, and people are posting questions in the chat box. Yesterday, we have covered some of the FAQ. Today, I'm going to cover some of the FAQ. After covering the FAQ, you will not even have any questions. Yeah, awesome. So the reason I used to take questions day 1 and day 2 before. After going through thousands of questions, I have taken thousands of questions from thousands of different people. I have taught this to more than 50-60,000 people so far. Right? I have distilled those questions to these FAQ. right? Some of you might be tend to leave at this point. Aman, you have covered everything. We are going to leave. No, don't do that mistake. Yeah. When I'm going to answer somebody else's question, then only you will think, okay, I also got that question. Yeah, I have distilled those questions and I have got only 7 questions today. Yeah. So let's start with that. You, as I said, you will get tons of questions. That is absolutely normal. I will be addressing some of the most commonly asked questions now. If you have any specific question that you want me to answer, you can save that for tomorrow's live session. Tomorrow, I'll be taking all your questions if I did not cover in this FAQ, right? Let's start with FAQ for today. Only 7 questions. Question number 1. What should I do if there is no FBA in my state? Aman, I am from Kerala. I am from Bihar. I don't have FBA warehouse in my state. What should I do? There is something called virtual office. What is that? Virtual office, right? Virtual office meaning, first of all, if you don't have a warehouse in your state, you need to take a GST from other state wherever Amazon FBA warehouse is available, right? If you don't have your warehouse, if you don't have Amazon warehouse in your state, I recommend to take a GST from Maharashtra and get a warehouse in Maharashtra, right? Because Maharashtra is somewhat center to entire India, so they can ship goods smoother to all across India. If you keep it in Tamil Nadu also, Amazon will send the inventory, but Delhi, Tamil Nadu to Delhi will be far, so it will take some time. Maharashtra to Delhi will be shorter. Maharashtra to Tamil Nadu will be shorter. It is somewhat center. That is the reason I'm saying Maharashtra. No other reason. If you want to go with any other state, definitely yes. But you need to find out whether that FBA warehouse is in your state or not. Aman, how do I find it? Below this video, I will give you a PDF document with all the warehouses in India in which state, right? If you don't find warehouse in your state, you can go for a GST in other state. To get a GST in other state, you need to have an address. You need to have an address. To get that address, there is something called virtual office. What is that? Virtual office. Just Google this word in virtual office. You will be able to find many companies. Some companies are IKEA, InstaSpace, many other there are there. Generally, these people will charge you 1,000 rupees per month. They don't take it per month. They will take it per year. That will be around 12,000 rupees plus taxes for that year. Yeah. You can take that GST and you can use the warehouse in that particular state. That's number 1. Number 2, can I use images from the internet or from the supplier? Aman, why should I take photo shoot, white background photo shoot and give it to Fiverr and edit it with background? Why should I do it? Can I take it from the internet itself? Can I take it from my supplier itself? If you take it from the internet, there will be some copyright issues. That's 1. Number 2, if you take it from your supplier, the same images might be used by many other sellers as well, right? So even if you take it from your internet, even if you're going to take it from your supplier, I recommend you edit it with your content. Change the background, put your logo, put your infographic style. Yeah, make it your own. That is what my recommendation. Number 3, how do I manage return and damage shipment in FBA? Many people are worried, like, Aman, I have a friend. He said he is selling on Amazon. She is selling on Amazon. She said, he said, like, they are getting returns on Amazon. Amazon is, when you're selling on Amazon or selling on online platform, any other places, I heard return, people are returning the product. Yeah. Anybody have this question? Aman, what about returns? Yeah. What if customer breaks the product and send it? Who bears the cost? Who bears the return charges? Right? Before explaining it, let me give you a quick, small, short story. Right? As I said, I had a menswear showroom. We were selling men's garments like t-shirt, pant, track pant, all these men's stuff, right? People come to my store. Generally, my customers are young age people, like 18 to around 35, that age range, right? When my shop is crowded, these boys, right? These boys used to steal things. These boys used to flick things and go out nicely, silently. Even though I have camera everywhere, do you think I'm going to look at the camera 24 hours? Yeah, who is cheating? Yeah, who is taking the product? Am I going to monitor it? No, right? Not every day, not every time. Only when my shop is crowded. It is very busy, very crowded. People steal things. They will take one pant, they will take one t-shirt, they will take one body spray. Nicely, they will go out. Yeah? Very rarely. My store was in a town. Many people in my town go to city for their college. They will stay in hostel, they will study. They will come back home when they have a vacation, when they have holidays, right? Not everybody, not all the people. Few government officials, not everybody, very few government officials, they will come with their son. They will shop 5 pant, 5 shirt, body spray, this, that, they will shop, big shopping. They will come to the billing counter. I will be in the billing counter, right? I will make the bill and they will say, they will get the products. They will say, thank you. Thank you, sir. What? Where is the money? Yeah. They will say thank you and they will go. Not everybody, very few. Because of these few people stealing in my shop, because of these few people not paying money, do you think I'm going to shut down my store? How many of you think I'm going to shut down my store? If I'm going to shut down my store, yes. If I'm not going to shut down my store, no. No. I'm seeing so many no, not at all. Why? I like these people who are stealing. I like these people who are not paying money. Why? Because it is a part of the business. Because these are part of the business. I cannot avoid it. And these are very fractional amount. These are very fractional amount. Like that, in any e-commerce, if you're going to sell it in your own website or in Amazon or in any other platform for that matter, you will get returns. Returns are part of the business. It is going to be very fractional. Like yesterday, we talked about 3x margin. If you have 3x margin, you can accommodate all these things. You don't need to worry. Right? If you guys got it, got it in the chat box. If you are crying and worrying about returns, we cannot do business. Yeah. If you guys got it, go ahead and type got it. Now let me explain how Amazon handles return. Now, you sold a product to a customer. Amazon packed it and sent the product to customer. Now customer returns the product. When customer schedule a return, Amazon team will go and collect the return and they will bring to the Amazon warehouse. Amazon will check the product. If the product is sellable, they will sell it to another customer. If the product is non-sellable, maybe the outer box is broken, maybe the product itself damaged, they will keep it in unsellable inventory. Right? If the product is sellable, they will sell it to another customer. If the product is not sellable, they will keep it in unsellable inventory. What I personally do is, I will, once in a month, I will remove those unsellable inventory to my manufacturer address. You can create a removal order inside Seller Central. Yeah, let me show you that screenshot. Yeah, you can see create removal order. You go to that particular product, click on the next arrow and click removal order. If you click on that, you will be able to remove those unsellable inventory to whatever address you want. What I do, every month, I will remove those unsellable inventory to my manufacturer address. My manufacturer checks the product. If the product is good, only the outer box is damaged, he will repack it and send it back to Amazon. If the product itself damaged, that is loss, right? If you guys got it, type got it. Let's go to the next one. What if customer buys directly from IndiaMart? Aman, what if customer buys directly from IndiaMart? Why should they buy it on Amazon? IndiaMart, we are getting it for 100 rupees. In Amazon, we are getting it for 500 rupees. Why should Amazon, why should people buy, why don't people buy from IndiaMart? Anybody have this question? Type me in the chat box. If you have this question, type me in the chat box. Many people are typing me. Many people are, yeah, Suman says it correct. Many people are typing it me. And when was the last time you bought in IndiaMart? I have seen 100 people typing me. Out of 100 people who typed me, who bought it from IndiaMart? Never. Nobody. Yeah, because in India Mart, you can buy it in bulk. Only Krishil says 10 days ago. Yeah, might be you might bought a bigger quantity, right? So India Mart is for wholesale. These people will not sell you in small quantities. Yeah. And moreover, people prefer Amazon than any other marketplace. General people, no common man, day-to-day buyers. Right? That is one part of question. The second part of the question will be very interesting. If manufacturer, okay, what if manufacturer directly sell on Amazon? Aman, you are asking us to go and find a manufacturer in India Mart, and you are asking us to buy it for 100 rupees, and you are asking us to sell that product on Amazon for 500 rupees. Why don't that manufacturer itself sell that on Amazon? Do you think he is fool to give it to us and we will go and sell it on Amazon for 500? Anybody have this question? Type me in the chat box. Again, hundreds of people. Yeah, many people. Let's address this as well. There are many answers to this. But there are few. The few reasons. One, these manufacturers heavily invested on their factory, heavily invested on their machineries, heavily invested on their employees, raw materials, everything, right? And these factories will give thousands of pieces output every day, right? These people cannot afford to sell 10 pieces a day like you and me. These people need to sell thousands of pieces a day. These people need more people like us to buy from them. They need volume. They need bulk quantity. That is one. Number two, 99% of the manufacturer, not 100%, right? 99% of the manufacturers are good in manufacturing. These people concentrate on raw material. These people concentrate on cutting down electricity, cutting down labor, cutting down everything. You know, they will try to squeeze everything and come out with a good quality product at the best possible price. That is what these people focus on, manufacturers. Marketers like you and me, how we can market it to a bigger margin. We concentrate on marketing, promoting. Marketers and manufacturers are entirely two different breed of people. If you guys agree with this, type agree in the chat box. Let me ask you a question. Let me give you an example by asking a question. How many of you know Apple iPhone? Yesterday I asked this question. Many of you know Apple iPhone, right? So where this Apple iPhone is manufactured, where Apple manufactures its iPhone, type that in the chat box. China, Foxconn, India, USA. Yeah, they manufacture it on China and Vietnam. They are also planning to start in India, right? So do you think these Chinese manufacturer and Vietnamese manufacturer can sell like Apple? These people know how to make it. Do you think these people can make their own brand and sell like Apple? No, of course not, right? When was the last time you have taken a Britannia biscuit packet and turned back and have seen how many manufacturing companies returned in there? Anybody have checked out the biscuit packet, the Britannia? Everybody should know Britannia, right? Good Day or Milk Bikkies. If you turn back and see, you will find at least 7 to 8 manufacturing units. Only couple of them were Britannias. Rest of them are third-party manufacturing factories, which means these factories are built to support brands. If you guys got it, type got it in the chat box. Got it. So how to drive traffic? How do I advertise? Yeah, that we are going to dive deep into tomorrow. Yeah, about the traffic, about getting orders. We are going to cover that tomorrow. Next one is what precautions to take if a supplier does not deliver the product after paid. That is the reason I have recommended Alibaba's Trade Assurance. If you are going to use India Mart, they also have something similar to Trade Assurance called Pay with India Mart. Pay with India Mart. You can use that feature. The next one is after creating Seller Central account, can we immediately start with FBA? Or is there any minimum quantity prerequisite is there to send inventory, right? Once you create your Seller Central account, you can get started with FBA immediately. Yeah, you don't need to wait for a month, or you don't need to show your sales data and all those stuff. You can start from day one. How many pieces is the minimum requirement? There is no minimum requirement. You can even sell, you can even send only one piece of your product. Yeah, but I recommend 250 to 300. I have explained why 250 to 300 yesterday. Yeah, only these 7 questions. I hope you guys got all your questions answered. Now, even if you have any more questions, do not need to worry. I'm going to address them tomorrow in live session, right? So now let's move on to day 2 action step. Action step number 1. Please, after this, once I upload this replay, once I give you the replay link, go and download that initial supplier contact template. Contact as many manufacturers as possible for every single product. Yeah, that is number 1. Coming out with a good product idea is one part. Contacting manufacturer is the second part. That is also very crucial. You need to contact as many people as possible, right? Nobody is going to wait, like, Pranna is going to come, Himanshu is going to come, they want a water bottle, we need to give. Nobody is going to wait for you. You need to knock so many doors. You need to contact many people, many suppliers to figure out a supplier. That's number 1. Number 2, keyword research. Do your keyword research, create your well-optimized product listing using all the things that we have covered today. Yeah. So these are the 2 action steps for today. Before we wrap up for today, what do you guys think about today's session? How was the session today? Is it good, bad, excellent, pathetic, boring, long, sleepy? Aman, you are shouting, man. From the beginning, I'm seeing you. You are keep on shouting. Yeah, anybody like that? Yeah. Okay, great. Good. Fantastic. Very good. Awesome. Brilliant. I am glad. Mind blowing. Yeah. I am glad you guys are enjoying this so far. We are going to cover so many interesting things tomorrow. Fantastic. Let's keep going. What we got. I will be giving you the recording. Do not need to worry. You can watch it again. Yeah, before we wrap up for today, I just wanted to show you these results from some of my past students. He is Sumit from Kanpur. He was already a seller on Amazon. He used to do 20,000 rupees sales per day. Before even joining my training, he used to do 20,000 rupees steadily every day. Once he implemented this training, his sales went from 20,000 to 40,000 rupees daily. 40,000, 40,000, 40,000. Someday even 50,000. He sent me a message in my WhatsApp saying his sales got doubled. Right? His sales got doubled. After what? After that. 50,000 to 40,000, 40,000 to 30,000, 30,000 to 20,000, 20,000 to 0. Sales went to 0. Why? He did not expect this kind of result. He ran out of stock. Sumit doubled his sale and gone out of stock once he implemented this training. Now he is Pulkit from Delhi. Pulkit used to ask hundreds of questions. Aman, do I need to buy 250 pieces? If it is not going to sell, what will happen? What if this happens? What if that happens? Like everybody, he also had hundreds of questions. Once he launched, after his launch, he sent me a message. Aman, it's out of stock. Should I pause the campaign? I asked him to create a couple of ad campaigns, which I'm going to teach you tomorrow. He's asking me, Aman, I don't have stock now. Do I need to pause the ad campaign? Yes, of course, yes. If you don't have product, please pause it. Pulkit ran out of stock once he implemented this training. Now he is Sajan Thomas from Kerala. Sajan Thomas launched with 200 pieces of inventory. He went out of stock within 15 days, in almost 15 days. And he also got Amazon Choice Badge for many of his keywords. After his launch, after a few weeks later, he spoke to me in a chat. I asked him, what is the one thing you could have done better? He said, my only regret is I should have ordered at least 500 pieces. I ordered only 200. Yeah, he is Sajan Thomas from Kerala. Now she is Dimple from Ahmedabad. Dimple used to be very, very skeptical. Like, Aman, I'm very nervous. I don't know whether it is going to work out or not. I'm investing money. Yeah. So she used to be very, very skeptical. Dimple gone out of stock on her very first week. She messaged me in my WhatsApp saying, out of stock, fingers crossed. Out of stock, fingers crossed. I said, can you please share the screenshot? She shared the screenshot. Then I asked her this question. Now you got the confidence. She said yes. She thanked me. She also said, I ordered more quantity for the same product. I said, awesome. Try not to go out of stock. Yeah. Awesome. Try not to go out of stock. The only problem you will have after this training is, what is the only problem? Yeah. The only problem you will have after this training is you will be running out of stock. Is that a good problem to have? If that is a good problem to have, type good in the chat box. Yeah, awesome. Good. Excellent problem to have. Good. Okay, let's keep going. So, and I also wanted to inform one more thing. That is, most people were asking me this question. Aman, other than IndiaMart and Alibaba, where we can source products? Aman, you talked about Alibaba, you talked about IndiaMart.com. Other than these two places, where can I find a reliable manufacturer? There is a website called ProvenGlobalSourcing.com. There is a website called ProvenGlobalSourcing.com. ProvenGlobalSourcing.com. If you visit that website, they are selling this ebook. This ebook is called Import Direct from China and many other countries. This ebook is about 120 plus pages long. This ebook covers almost all the websites related to sourcing, finding manufacturers like globalsourcing.com, madeinchina.com, 1688.com, hdkd.com, hundreds of websites. And this ebook also tells you what metrics to look for. Like we look for trade assurance and gold coin and Alibaba.com. In all other websites, what are all the metrics we need to look for? This is such a detailed ebook when it comes to finding a manufacturer. When it comes to finding a manufacturer, you only need this one, nothing else. So where do you get this from? You can get this from ProvenGlobalSourcing.com for $97. You just need to visit that website. You can buy it from ProvenGlobalSourcing.com for $97. Or you can take it from Amazon.com. It is not available in Amazon.in. It is available in Amazon.com for $91. Either you can take it from ProvenGlobalSourcing.com for $97 or you can take it from Amazon.com for $91. But here is the thing. I have a copy of this ebook. How many of you want this for free? If you guys want this for free, type free in the chat box. Everybody's typing free. Yeah. This was the 7,000 rupees bonus I was talking about in the beginning, right? I was telling you, I'm going to give you a surprise bonus worth 7,000 rupees. $97 or $91 is approximately 7,000 Indian rupees, right? This was the bonus I was talking about. So what's the catch? What's the catch? I need a small favor. I have a Trustpilot account. Trustpilot is where I collect review for this training. I already have 8,000 plus reviews on Trustpilot. I want your review to be there. I want you to tell the other person, what do you think about this training? Who is on the fence to join this training or not? I want you to tell that other person, what do you think about this training in my Trustpilot review? So all you have to do is just leave your review about this training or about myself on Trustpilot. Take a screenshot and send it to my VA Satish. My VA Satish is the other admin inside the group. If you go inside the group, there will be 3 admin number. One admin number starts with +91. That is Satish's number. Go to Trustpilot, leave a review, take a screenshot, send it to Satish. Satish will give you the ebook. You can write anything about this training and me. Yeah. You can write anything about this training and me. You just need to be honest. And those who feel this training is not that much worth for your investment of 99 rupees or 499 rupees and don't want to leave a review, that is absolutely okay. You can send my number a message. My number starts with +44 with my photo on that. Send my number a message. Aman, I don't want to leave a review. Give me the ebook. I will give you the ebook. Is that cool? If that is cool, type cool in the chat box. Cool. Awesome. Fantastic. So to leave your review, I'm going to give you the Trustpilot link, but do not go there now. We are going to talk about tomorrow's training. copy this link and keep it with you, but do not go there now. I'm going to talk about tomorrow's training. Yeah, the link is in the chat box. Copy that link and keep it with you. Do not go there. Yeah. So now we are a couple of 100 people here. Everybody is going to go to, almost everybody is going to go to Trustpilot, and they're going to leave a review, and they're going to take a screenshot and send it to Satish. Satish will, get overwhelmed. No too much of work, right? So allow him 12 hours time. Before you wake up tomorrow morning, Satish will send you this ebook to your WhatsApp, right? Now let's move on to tomorrow's training. In tomorrow's live session, right? You might have came out with a brilliant product idea. You might have contacted a wonderful manufacturer. You might have created a beautiful product page on Amazon. Yeah. If you do not know how to generate orders, nothing is going to move the needle, right? That is what we are going to cover tomorrow. We are going to talk about how to launch your product, how to get orders as soon as your product goes live on Amazon. That is what we are going to cover tomorrow. I will see you guys tomorrow. Do not miss it. You will not get a replay for tomorrow. Day 1, day 2, replay, you have access. Day 3, no replay. You need to attend it live. Yeah. Thank you so much. See you guys tomorrow. You guys are fantastic. And I will also share that Trustpilot link inside the WhatsApp group as well. Yeah. Kannan, Munisha, Nilesh, Asmat, thank you so much. Just a second. Let me find the link and give it to you in the WhatsApp group. Just give me a second. I'm just looking for the link. Yeah, got it. I'm going to share this link inside the WhatsApp group. Please click on that link and go to Trustpilot and leave your review. I will read each and everybody's review. Yeah, awesome. So I have answered yesterday around 13 questions, today around 7 questions, totally 20 questions. FAQ I have answered. If you have even more questions, do not need to worry. I will be addressing them tomorrow live, right? You have lifetime access to day 1 recording and day 2 recording. These links are going to be there. I am not going to delete it. But day 3, you will not get a recording, right? Thank you so much. Take care. Chetan, Javed, Arshad, Raju. Do not post your question today. I will be taking all your questions tomorrow. Rahul, Rahman, Madhivannan, Arif. Thank you so much. You guys are fantastic. Do not forget to leave your review. I will read your review. I will see you guys tomorrow's live. Do not miss it. That is going to be even more epic. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay, somebody is asking, why are you not giving day 3 recording? Two simple reasons. One, even though more than 500 people signed up for this training program, only half of them turned up today, right? If I'm going to give you the recording, I will not even have anybody tomorrow. I will only sit and talk. That's one. That's one. Number 2, people are sharing this recording with others. If people are going to share this recording with others, then how do I make this extra money? Right? That's the reason. I hope you got my point. If you guys got my point, type got it and make sure you attend it live. I hope you will love that session too. Do not forget to post your review. Thank you guys. See you guys tomorrow.